Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG.net server playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. And yeah, I'm getting a few things done here. Let me turn around so you can see what I'm doing. Yep, I'm bashing on me some Certus quartz here just to get as much Certus out of there with my fortune pick as I can, and also a little experience. Here, let me stop this and let you see what I got here. Yep, Certus quartz ore. Here's a little vacuum hopper that sucks in the Certus quartz into the drawer, and the experience goes here into this experience obelisk. I can sit there and shove a bunch of Certus in here, and it was full. It gets stored in the block placer, and there's a little redstone clock underneath that will pop a new block up there as soon as it triggers, and it just goes and goes and goes. Yeah, it's working pretty nicely. Here, let's kick off a little bit. I still pick up a little bit of experience over on this side. I could run this through some machines, but I really want the experience as well, because there's some stuff I need to make with Pokefenium and Fairy that requires experience, so I'm going to go ahead and store that up. It's been working really nicely. Let's snag this real quick and toss it into the network. Yep, done this for a while. Had to AFK for a while to let my pick rebuild, but that's okay. It works. Yes, the other day, got the Certus Quartz wrench going. Yay, that makes me very, very happy. So that opens all sorts of good things. Yes, I have caught myself running in there to grab things instead of here. But yeah, I will try hard not to do that. In fact, we're going to make a few things. I want an energy acceptor, and let's go ahead and get an energy cell. Let's see, one of these little guys. Alright, let's grab 3 of these real quick. Stop that. Alright, and let's also grab one of the dense guys here. Alright, so this, let's do one of the first things I wanted to do here. I want to be able to access all the sides as much as I can to give me power, so I'm thinking of moving the Tesseract up. Boop. Oh, here, let's get my ring back on. Alrighty. Let's put the Tesseract up here. And I can power over there, and the wireless charger, you can go right underneath. And then over here, okay, we can get rid of both of these now. I see I have not enough. Let's see, there's my energy acceptor cells. Oh, I may have enough. Energy acceptor. Oh, yeah, let's just do this. There we go. That should work for now. This will power this, which is now we've got a bit of storage and in here, because there's been a few times when I have run everything at max and it's drained down my battery capacitors back at spawn, and they would drop to 0 and then they'd come back up, and if that's the case, then this would probably power on and off, on and off, on and off, and so I don't want to do that. Got a little bit of power there, that should take care of it. Let's see. We were going to improve automation here. So, crafting, storage. I need some of these crafting storages to start being able to make some things. Let's see. Storage. And let's also, we need a molecular, there we go, this little guy here, assembler. Alright, so I need one of these and at least one of these so I can start building some stuff. And let's see what we need for a 1K, just a quick and down and dirty. Crafting unit, so some of these got that. And a 1K storage. Yeah, let's do this. So, wish it would remember standard auto search. I do want it synchronized. I wonder if stuff, and then I go into here. Nope, it did wipe that out. Oh well. I need storage. There they are, right down here. 1K storage. Let's make one of these storage units. Oh, what happened to... Oh, I made all of those, didn't I? Yes, I did. Back one. This one. Let's make... No, I didn't. I saved some. I'm sure I saved some. I'm sure I saved some and didn't toss it in. I don't see any there. I don't see any there. I must have converted them all into cable. Did I? Oh yeah, I've got lots. Okay, that's what I did, is I converted some of them into cable. Let's keep a few of you so that you're not. Anyway, back we go. Store. I want a 1K. 1K. 1K crafting storage. We're getting one of these casings. Alright, so there's the crafting unit. That's good. And then I need a 1K storage. That little guy. The MK storage component. And oh, I guess it's that one right there. It was just looking slightly different. Alright, so just Certus and logic processor. Let's make 3 for right now, because I can use the 1K storage with one of these to make a 4K. So let's actually make a 4K. That's a little bit better, and we want this piece. Crafting unit. Crafting unit, there you are. You and you give me a 4K crafting storage. And the nice thing is you can also break this back down. Oh, do I lose the other piece? It does appear that I do. Normally I get the casing back as well. I could get both of those pieces broken out. Anyway, I need a molecular assembler. Molecular assembler. I don't know if I've got a crafting table. I don't have a crafting table. Wood. Not wad. Wood. Alright, we've got a bunch of you. Just toss it on the ground, why don't I? Alright, so simple little thing like this. Boom, crafting table. Done. I would like... Now, I've gotten so used to having 4 of these that I would love to have this to have all 4 too. Okay, so we've got a molecular assembler and a 4K crafting storage. Let's go downstairs. Zit. And it needs to be hooked up somewhere along all this. For right now, let's stick it over here. And I'm going to put you there. And it changed texture to show that it's online. And because this is touching those two, it's powered the molecular assembler. I can now auto craft things. Not a huge amount of things, but I can do that. So if we take a quick look at the interface terminal, in Scribers, I took the interface out of there and I renamed it using the tool station and called it Inscribers and put it back. So now it says Inscribers instead of before it said Gold Chest. And I set some other patterns up in here. So now I can sit there and say, let's take a look at this one and say just craftable items. Here's just the crafting items. I can say I want, say 10 more of these. I've got all the items available. It knows how to make them. It's got a CPU that is available. In fact, I've got the only one. And let's start it up. So if we take a quick gander downstairs, what is it doing? We right click this, it tells me that it's running this, it's crafted one, and it's got 9 more scheduled to do. And this is where the patterns are, and this is where it's named. I just stuck that in there. And if we've got the items in here, it is just slowly processing these. Gold is this one. And as these process through, it's first doing the first part, it's crafting these, and once it has all of these crafted, or one of these crafted, it'll craft the rest. See, now it's doing the rest, and it's crafting it over here, and it just goes. Yay, crafting! This can't be the final because I need far more molecular assemblers, and this technically isn't using a molecular assembler right at this point. Let's try something else. So, for example, crafting bench, I wanted to make one of those, and it didn't have a recipe for it. So I'm going to just switch this to a pattern and see if I can click drag that. Nope, it won't let me do that, but I can take wood, and let me take and go click. I don't even actually have these items. I just dragged it in there from the NEI. And this is new. This has a thing saying it won't use any substitutions. Now it will. So it doesn't have to be oak wood. It can be any planks, and it'll make me a crafting table. That I really like. So let's go ahead and grab this pattern and clear that out. Go to our interface, and I've got 2 patterns, one for making a blank pattern and one for making this. Let's go ahead and stick that one in for right now because I want a few more of these patterns. I only have 2, but let's go ahead and make a few more. Let's make a few more. Iron, Certus, we've got the glass, we've got the glowstone dust. Make. And if we take a quick look, blank patterns, are you making or are you not making? Why are you not making? You should be making. Oh, is it sticking stuff in here? Oh, that's what it's doing. Okay, I can't use this interface except for this stuff right here. So that's the problem. Let's go ahead and grab all that stuff out. I need another interface. You are not going to work. So let's cancel. Oh, did I not cancel? I did not cancel. Interface, no. I'm going to have to cancel from down below because it's going to just continue on continuing on until it gets that done. Go away. There we go. I need a second interface, and I think I already have one in here. I do. This will work. It needs to be next to something. Oh, hey. Let's make a second one of these. I am out of those. Alright, we will make those in a sec. I need to move this over so I can get down here easier. I don't need you there or you there because I can do you there, and this interface is what's going to access this here. Alrighty, what is that? Network impressions. 8 channels. Oh, okay. No, I've got 3. Oh, I've got stuff over there and up there, so there's enough 8. Alrighty, so looks like I think Samsel's on. Is any up? Anybody else? Oh, Link, Nonsanity, several people on. Alrighty, so now if we look at these interfaces, here's a molecular assembler. Let's go ahead and stick in that pattern. That pattern. Now it knows how to make both. Let's shove this stuff back into the system. You go away, and you can go away, and you can go away. All right, so I was going to run this crafting. Say, get me 40. Got it all. And there's the one I have, but start. Quick, now we gotta run down there and see if it's building. Are you building? It is. Now you can see it because this one here is connected to that molecular assembler and it's running and building it. So there they go. And if we right click this, you can see the processing along. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, etc. Done. And it built it for me. All right, so I'm going to need a lot more of that. A lot more crafting capabilities. Oh, yes. So that worked for making those. And let's actually get those blank patterns out. And there we go. This, because there's nothing there, it will actually work on, I can craft it from here if I need more. But I set this one up here so it's just the craftable ones. And because I don't know how, if I do say processors, I don't know how to make something from here. If there's a key or something that I can use that will allow me to craft from here. And so the only way I know how to do it is like grab them out, then access the craft, and then put these back in. But yeah, I would love to be able to say, no, I know I have 195 of these logic processors, but I would really like more, and I'd like to craft them from here. If somebody knows how to do that, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, I have to come over to this terminal where just the craftables are and say, I want, a bunch more here. Speaking of which, I want a bunch more. Let's see. I wanted to craft let's take a look at the cores, because I've got the formation, so I need to make the annihilation. Annihilation. Okay, I can't spell to save my life here. Core. And there's only 4 pages of cores. There we go. Oh, double N. No, that would explain why. Let's go ahead and make a few more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be good. And let's make a few more of these, because it's always great to have them on hand. And I was going to make another assembler. Molecular assembler. Yes, I was. And again, we're out of the table. But see, now I can go crafting table. We don't have one. Make me 10. They're cheap. And now I can go dunk there. So molecular assembler. Because now any surface that this interface touches can have an assembler on it, and it will power it and run it. But now it's got 2 that it can run stuff parallel through. If I add some coprocessors to this crafting storage, that will do me more. But the main thing I want right now, let's make some drives. Drive. I want one of these bad boys, and I've got enough, so let's get one of them. And for right now, actually, let's do a 64K. Let's click here and then 60. 64K. For some reason, if I try to highlight something and if it's got my mouse over one of these items, I can't type a number. But as soon as I get it up here, my mouse up into this typing area, I can type the 64K or 1K or whatnot. So I want to make a storage cell. So I need one of these 64s, 3 16s, 9 4s, and 27 1s. Oh, I cut that cough just in time. Hopefully I will remember to edit that out. Maybe, maybe not. So I need 21 of these 1Ks. So let's get 21 of these done. And why make them when you can craft them? So 1K. I need, oh, here, no, shift kick. Okay, so I need that pattern. Interface, stick you over here. And, oh, it's right there. Make me 27. And I should have, yep, I've got all the bits on hand. Start. There it goes. Alrighty, so that will give me 27 of these 1K pieces. Nice. And so I need to make a 4K storage components. So let's go ahead and set up a recipe for that. 4K. Doot. That's one of those. And toss you right there. Okay, I need to make 9 of these. And I already have 27 available, so it'll process that. There goes my 9. Very nice. Okay, I need the 16K. There's my 16K. And there's the pattern for that. Into the interface. And I need 3 of the 16K. So give me 3 of you. And there's my 3. And then I need a 64K. There's my 64K storage component. And let's get a pattern for that. Toss that in there. Alrighty. Let's make 1 of them, because I've got everything there. 1. Alrighty. And then the last thing I want, because I'm going to probably be making a bunch of these. Let's see, 64K. I want a drive. There's my storage. And let's, oh, that's interface right there. And now I can say I want a 64K drive. Gimme. And there's my 64K drive. Let's hook the drive bay down in. Zit. And probably because we're talking storage, let's go ahead and stick it right up here. Why not? And there it just went online. So now right click this, stick in my drive, and now I have a 64K drive, and that's the way it's oriented. Oh, that's wrong. I can't have that. Alright, let's put that in there. Okay, that's better. When I'm coming down here, I want to see it that way. Let's right-click the storage bus and give it a priority. I want anything that can go into the storage drawers to be higher priority than this ME drive. I probably really don't need a 64K, but I'm going to use it anyway. And let's come down here. These are the extra little bits and bobs that dropped in because I didn't have room for them. And I am going to keep these unlocked pieces just because random small crap can go into the ME drive very nicely. I'll leave that there. And no, I'm not picking up the Firestone ore. So let's also grab these cables from in here. And a lot of this stuff, the random tech stuff that I need, will go in. And it just occurred to me that if I drop them into the drive, it's going to want to put it in. Let's do a quick test. All right. Those Safari nets went in. Did they go over here? They did. All right. That's a problem. Let me, at this point, I can lock all the drawers. Lock. All the drawers are now locked. I could go over there and randomly do them individually, but no, I'm gonna lock them all. Okay, and extra iridium shards, ME, ender lilies, random crap, get all in there. Yes. Let's go take a look. Down. Thank you. So now, if we take a look at this drive, and we mouse over it, there are 12 of 63 types of stuff here. Good. I really don't probably need 64K drives in here, but I've got the resources so I can make them. So no problem with that. But this will hold up to 63 types of things. So anything that I'm going to have more than a few, I should go ahead and put them in there. The rest of them, I can pull them out. This is where it gets a little bit more difficult to figure out what's in that drive array, or that drive that's not in the storage drawers, because I've got lots of room here in the storage drawers, so I could put a lot of stuff there. Alrighty. So we've got crafting, we've got storage, and I can make more of these. Can I make another one with stuff on hand? I do. Alright, let's go ahead and make a second one, because I want to fill that up with drives. And over here, you can see that my interface is running 2 of these. So let's take a look here. Building the bits, it's gone. So it was able to run both of these assemblers, which is very nice. Up. And I should have been smarter and access this from down below, and then I wouldn't have to come back up, because now I need to go back down below. Silly. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss you up in there. So now I've got a lot more space. Cool. Okay, this will work very nicely. Very nice. Okay, what I really want is a huge number of these interfaces so I can craft great galloping gobs of stuff. But I don't really have a place down here. This is more the utilitarian stuff that's not really meant to be accessed very much. Now that this is in place and running, I don't have to come down here and do anything. I can just send the command and it runs and it works and it's great. So I need a place to put those, and I hadn't really thought of what to put over here, so I may make that my crafting room, as far as the ME interfaces, the molecular assemblers, storage units, so that I could come over here and see what's being worked on. Yeah, I think that will probably work pretty nicely. And there's some really loud slimes up there. Thought my sound muffler would stop the sound, but nope, doesn't appear to be. Come this way. Just a little bit closer. Oh yes, you know you want to come this direction. Oh yes, here you go. Yay, one more jump. Yay! Oh, hey. You die the death, and then you guys drown. Alright, stop being so noisy. You always get those neighbors that just keep pounding the music late at night. Yeah, that's them. Oh, nope, not hats. Hover off. There we go. There's a diamond here. Non said that if I take it off, it will get mad. I don't know. Let's grab it. There's a diamond, and it's a diamond. But that right there, I can see a diamond, but I can't access this diamond. So I'm not sure what he used to stick that on there. But he was saying that it sounded ominous. So I think I will leave that alone. Alrighty. I really like my ME network. I love having the crafting terminal there, but I think it makes me a little bit more scatterbrained as far as builds. Having the 4-in-1 crafting table there, I really like being able to go boom, 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 and there's the really complicated build all done. This episode seemed kind of scatterbrained as I look at it. It seems like I don't quite know what I'm doing. And so I'm thinking maybe it's probably better if I get things all set up and then build them, as opposed to just kind of derping along on camera like it feels like I did today. So let me know what you think. I'm curious to know, but I'm gonna call it enough. I'm full from dinner and I want to sit down and watch a movie because brain fright. Anyway. This has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG.net server playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Really? Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the Feed the Beast Infinity server, FTOG.net man. Oh yeah. And that sounded weird.